Fuck you. Nicky, backy, backy. Fuck you, motherfucker. Fuck you. Nicky, backy, backy. Fuck you, motherfucker. Okay. Maybe backy. Dr. Love, fuck out.
Psst, psst. You. Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Are you tired of the same old podcasts with the same old panels and the same old rhetoric? So am I. So come spend time with me where you can have a laugh, be entertained, and learn something. I'm your host, Nova, and welcome to School of Thought. Class is in session. Hello, everybody. It is a little bit later in the evening of the Saturday night. How are all my little thoughties doing? Are you all piling in yet? Let's take a little look. Who's joining us right now? We've got Shrapnel, we've got Romano, Spittle, we've got Uncle Guns, Michael Horsley. Good to see you again. Haven't seen you in quite a while. Shane, we've got EC, we've got Brad Young, we have also Trippies, we've got also, I saw somebody else here at the top. Where did you go? Excel. Hi, Excel. How you doing? And anybody else? Naniataku. I might be saying that wrong, but I hope you at least appreciate my effort. my honky ass is trying, I'm trying. Anyways, well, we got something a little different tonight. I keep trying to bring something different every single time. I hope you appreciate the thought and the intent behind it. Yes, I'm a little bit of a shit stir. That's okay, though. Well, we've got Mr. What is his name? Asmongold. And he's going to take a look at a topic that we have been wanting to address for a little bit of time. Inside the hateful and the lonely world of incels. Incel spelled with one L. He spelled it with one L. Other people, I should say, spell it with two. Now, if you don't know what an incel is, because for quite some time I did not, it is a man who has decided to go, for the most part, celibate for, I guess, many reasons. But usually behind being disappointed through their, I should say, experiences with women or the lack thereof. But they tend to take it a bit too far. I would almost brand it as a mental illness, unfortunately. Now, we're not talking about somebody who's like, okay, I just got out of a bad relationship. Oh my God, I need some time off. I need to get my shit together, get my head in order, my life in order. No, we're talking about people who just go, oh, I just can't seem to get what I want. And they throw their hands up in the air and they decide to just go, oh, okay, never mind. And then delve into the world of, anime, prawn, and other strange things. To which I would say is bordering on a psyopathy. What do they call it? Psyopathy? Something like that, right? Yeah, we've got a little bit of a problem going on. So let's take a look at dear old Asmongold. Now, as I start this thing, let me know if the sound is working, everybody, please. Because for some stupid reason, when I cue this thing up before I go live, no sound is coming out. So let me know. We'll do about 10 seconds. Let me know.
They're in their late teens and early 20s.
Wait, what did they say?
Hello, female.
Working?
Hello, female. Oh, I like this. Okay, this is a good start.
Tyrone, welcome in. Is the sound working, guys? Oh, beautiful. For once, the damn thing is working. Wonderful. Let's get rolling.
They're in their late teens and early 20s. Most of them haven't given us their real names. After a month of speaking on...
Why would you ask? Why do you want their real names? What possible benefit can come from getting their real name? I wonder why. Why? So people can collectively harass them and their family?
They've agreed to meet with us in person to explain a bit more about who they are.
Uh-huh.
They agree to chat over lunch on the condition that their faces are blurred.
Yeah.
Is anyone here dating?
No.
I wouldn't be here.
No. If you're dating, then you're not an incel. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, that's actually...
Shrapnel says he doesn't know how to clean his own house, nor go for himself. That's true. I have seen how the man lives, and he's got a little bit of problem of himself. But hey, he's making money on YouTube, right? Can't complain.
actually not true because there's plenty of people who are dating that don't get it in.
Fix
I mean,
my
like, that's not
layout?
even really
Fix my layout. Oh, my bad. Thank you.
true. But sure.
Hard line.
If women date,
And also, like, wouldn't anybody in a traditional marriage, or working towards a traditional marriage where you don't like, have sex until marriage, like, wouldn't anybody who was dating then be an incel? Like, anyway, let's just keep going.
chances are you can have sex.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make you an incel.
Like, if you're talking about going on dates, I think you can go on dates and be incel.
I'm more
What are
hard.
they trying to show? Like, how his hair's greasy? Like, what are you trying?
Wait a second. You're trying to tell me that if you're playing the virgin card because you're like a Christian or whatever, and you want to save yourself before marriage, that's also considered an incel? I would not consider that an incel. I would consider an incel somebody who is withdrawn from, life and relationships to, turn to other means.
To say, man, who fucking posted this shit? Shut the fuck up.
Right in my definition.
Some allude to a common incel belief. They call it the black pill. It's
Yeah.
the idea that women will only ever go for physically attractive men, that they've lost the genetic lottery, and their situation is hopeless.
Do your parents know that you're an incel?
No. My dad's like asked me when am I going to get a girlfriend or whatever. I feel like my mum knows I'm a loser.
Okay. That's pretty damn funny right there. Wait a second. My video is going. Okay, there we go.
It's like he's out of the closet with his mom. He's like, Mom, yeah, she knows I'm a loser, but Dad hasn't figured it out yet.
Are you all at uni at the moment?
No, I'm working.
No, I'm a neat.
I'm at uni. I'm studying.
Wait, what?
At uni at the moment?
No, I'm working.
No, I'm a neat.
I'm a neat. There it is, bro. My man.
I'm at uni. I'm studying, kind of, yeah.
It's mostly just STEM subjects.
Yeah, no, incel's doing like social work or something.
Yeah.
And why do you think it's those kind of jobs?
You don't have to talk to people. You can just focus on ideas and stuff.
Uh-huh.
You know how I said I haven't spoken to an IRL boy in 3 years? That's partially
Oh, yeah, it's femoid, and this is an abbreviation of that.
because I do a STEM degree. Like, I've never been paired with a female. Thank
Yeah.
If I did, I'd probably just walk out.
Smart.
I've never been paid with a female. Thank effing God, because I would probably just walk out. Does that sound normal? Does that sound like somebody who might be questioning their own sexuality? I'm just kind of wondering. Anybody else? Let me know in the chat.
No, I want to see the rest of it. Where's the rest of it?
The hidden online world of incels.
I have not interacted with a female that is not related to me in over 3
I mean, this is a bit much, right? Like, what's this, Dr. Doom?
years.
They're mostly young men, usually virgins, who can't find a romantic or sexual partner.
Right.
I must become more attractive. It's my last chance.
But on the extreme end, some incels are becoming more menacing,
There was quite a few women that I did want to break their nose so they would be ugly.
where staunch incels
Totally normal, right?
blame women and attractive men for the reason why they're not in a relationship.
Around 60 terror attacks that can be linked to incel actors.
We wanted to know who these incels
I'm not sure. Like, I mean, is that really true that incels are becoming terrorists? I don't know if that's the truth. Is it? I mean, to be fair, though, it makes logical sense.
were, what they believed in, and just how extreme it could get. In this two-part investigation, we gain access to...
Well, they're stating right there that they're so angry about not getting what they want, whatever that might be, that they want to terrorize women and break their noses and assault them. Gee, that sounds like a totally normal functioning human being, doesn't it? Just wondering.
world that is usually closed off,
Yeah,
especially to women.
I bet. Well, and there are femcells as well. The only difference is that incels get banned and femcells are like verified. And it's like there's a bunch of yas queens whenever they say stuff. It's actually insane how, just like widely slandering men is oftentimes met with applause. Find it to be very annoying.
Before we start this
I don't know what a femcell is. I'm going to have to look that up. Oh, well.
story, we want to let you know that it contains violent and distressing content, including references to sexual violence and racist slurs. We're on our way to meet 5 incels who we've been chatting to online for about a month now. They usually chat to each other in forums and in servers, but today they're meeting up. And they're letting us join. One of them, who we'll call Tom, is well known in the community for building a server, which is kind of like an online chat room.
Okay.
He's agreed to meet us first at a hotel.
There is most likely not a single female on the planet that would be willing to date me.
How do you define?
I disagree with that. I think he's a relatively decent looking guy. Right? And like all of his problems are personality based. Like he's relatively in good shape. Like he's not massively overweight. He doesn't have horrible hair. Like I can guarantee you if this guy worked out, he could get a girlfriend. He has hair. Yeah, he has hair. He's probably 5'5". Well, he opened the door, right? So like, let me see.
And they're letting us join.
5'5". He's probably about 5'6" or 5'7", I would say. Yeah, like if this is an 80-inch door, it's over. Wait, it's already over for him.
As long as the guy's not going to a bunch of anime conventions and acting like a total dork, he has hope. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Oh, shit. Yeah, well, that's it,
And they're letting
Thanks
us
for
join.
playing.
One of them, who we'll call Tom, is well known in the community for building a server, which is kind of like...
Oh, Shane says a femcell is a woman who involuntarily is also celibate. Okay, well then I guess my aunt would be considered that. Shh, don't say that I said that online.
an online chat room. He's agreed to meet us first at a hotel.
There is most likely not a
I
single
also want to let you guys know, it's possible to have trouble getting a girlfriend even if you're tall. I know this from experience.
female on the planet.
I knew some really tall guys who were pretty dorky who had also a hard time getting girlfriends. But I also knew a lot of girls who had a hard time getting boyfriends. My God. Is it both sides of the coin? I think it is.
That would be willing to date me.
How do you define what an incel is?
An incel is someone who is unable to get into a romantic relationship.
He's nervous to be on
Well,
camera.
it's involuntarily celibate, right? Whereas like monks are celibate. So it's like, I mean, a lot of these monks, bro, like these guys are fucking shredded. Like you go and you see like a Tibetan monk, it's like, holy shit. Yeah, obviously, like he'd be able to hook up with somebody, no problem, right? But like, it's the involuntary part that's the problem.
And has brought a mask with him to protect his identity.
Being an incel has become quite sensationalist.
No, it
I
hasn't.
am worried that openly identifying as such in public might affect job prospects.
What do you...
I don't think like, I mean, why would you identify as an like? That's not really like what? Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't get that. I don't understand what he means because like, I mean, it's the same as like being straight or gay. It's like your sexual preference. Like, what the fuck does this have to do with a job?
What do you think when you
True.
see a woman on the street?
I would agree with him on that one. What does it have to do with your damn job?
don't feel like I live in the same society as her. I think that every woman who encounters me on the street is inherently disgusted by me. I'm physically unattractive. I'm visibly autistic.
I think this is the problem that a person like this has. They think that the women that are walking by him are thinking about him. It's like he doesn't even realize that like most of the women that are walking by him aren't even looking at him or thinking about him or anything. It's all in his head. Yeah, exactly. Like he's thinking he's like the main character. Everybody's thinking about him, around him, right? It's a mindset problem.
and I have no experience speaking to females.
Tom casually.
I'd actually like to know why he seems to think everything is focal pointed right on him to begin with. Could somebody explain to me why he seems to think the whole fucking world revolves around him and what he's doing and what he looks like? That's a little strange.
He browsed forums a few years ago in high school. Now he feels so connected to the incel philosophy that he built his own chat room.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes,
Is that who I think it is? That isn't old Adolf, is it? Is that Adolf? It's not Adolf, right? Oh boy.
It is.
incels can say some edgy statements.
Can you give examples?
An edgy statement would be something like, I hate all women.
Okay, look right there. Look right there. The man, this guy, this kid, this man, I don't know what he is. He needs to shave and like groom. Okay? Like just some basic things to clean himself up would help him out significantly in the dating market. Just saying. It's just the truth, you know. It's like women. We have to dress a certain way, you know, lose some weight. Oh, go get a boob job or something. And then, you know, magically, the world seems to notice you.
Women, every woman is evil. Sometimes.
Yeah, I would say. Like what? I hate all women. Oh my god, this is so good. I never expected this to be this good. Wow.
All women, every woman is evil.
Oh my
Sometimes a small minority of users, when they're lashing out in anger, might make jokes about sexual violence. I wouldn't paint this over as something too serious. A lot of this is just people just.
All women are evil. Did you hear this? Chat, do you think all women are evil? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Do I think all men are evil? Absolutely not. That would be too much of a generalization. That would be unfair to you men. You strapping, good-looking guys out there. You know, just saying.
Just having like fun social interaction, fun banter.
In the 20 minutes we spent
Okay.
looking at the chat, we saw nothing.
You're reaching woman levels. Oh my god.
Symbols, racial slurs.
Women can't debate without resorting to insult.
You're fired. Don't you say one self. Don't you dare get that out of here. I'm just kidding.
Because they're so emotionally driven.
And
All
unsurprisingly,
female friends-
hating
Oh my god. Oh, that see. Yep, that was I thought it was Adolf. It's crazy how all these things kind of just cluster together.
towards women.
This is
Wait. I want to look at the rest of these. Women are penis vampires. Oh my fucking god, this is amazing. How the fuck did I not see this one?
Okay. If we are penis vampires, then what do they call them? Who most of them are probably in the closet. Gobblers? I'm trying to be PC about it, but you know.
Whenever it came out. It's all probably from one guy? Yeah. Killing ugly animals isn't as satisfying as killing cute animals? Why? It's because you're a cuck and she will leave you. Oh my god. I will wear a... I'm not reading that.
Towards women.
This is an example of an incel and a female thieving
Michael Horsley says he's negging the girl next to him. He sure is.
with each other. The female said, "Y'all are boring," and this incel responded in anger.
You want to read the message?
No.
Jesus. It's not really that much of a good one, but
This
okay.
server has been taken down around 10 times.
Because like the reason why is because you know, like if somebody types out that much, you know they're mad. So you've already won. Like every internet argument isn't about who's right. It's about who can make the other person mad first.
Those takedowns have not really had a dent on its popularity.
Okay, so if they are typing that type of stuff about females and to females, gee, do you think females want to go around that kind of stuff? Do you think your sister, your daughter, your mother would want to have anything to do with these kind of guys? For some odd reason, it seems to be coming down the pike that they seem to think that they have a perfect right to have accessibility to all women. And I say, the hell you do.
It's hard to know how many incels exist, especially when they connect in private servers like this one. On the most popular forum, there are millions of visits each year. By some estimates, at the very least, there are thousands of dedicated members worldwide.
Oh, there are probably millions of fucking incels. Absolutely. I mean, because you also have people that become incels like after they get divorced or after their girlfriend cheats on them or something like that. So it's not really like they're incels, but they're basically part of that same community. Oh, there's a lot of people like this. It's huge. I didn't even know this was a thing. Oh, yeah, dude. Like, I know all about this. Like, anything, I've got to let you guys know, like, anything crazy on the internet, I know all about it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like anything, like you guys don't understand. Like, that's just it's what I do. Let's go ahead and let's take some of the comments people have in chat, and I'll see which ones I don't know. Okay.
Okay.
Sniper said Draco Talks. Yeah, this is just some weird fucking Harry Potter thing.
What?
Yeah, of course. The Pain Olympics. That's whenever a guy stuck a I think it was like a boat or something like that inside his dick hole. Yeah, I remember watching that with Dylan whenever we were in high school. Yeah, I remember that. Mr. Hands is whenever a guy had sex with a horse and the horse killed him.
What the fuck? How do you people learn all about this stuff? Let's see. Tyrone says, hell yes, women are toxic. Just kidding. The answer is no. TVM says, any community that exists without standards for admission or barriers to entry will get hijacked by low lives and losers. I agree with you, sir. Very much so. Shrapnel says, where can I call my local penis vampire? I don't know. You let me know when you find that community.
Let's see here. What's the rest of these? Pick me. I've got some more of these. Josh Giddy. I don't know that one. I'm not sure. The comments about what? Salad fingers. One guy, one jar. Yep. It's whenever he smashes it with his jar. CBT. Cock and ball torture. Everybody knows that.
Not
yeah,
me.
Refrigerator tub girl. Yep. The guy shit.
Okay, I don't know any of the stuff he's talking about. Yeah. I'm behind.
Yourself. Yep. I remember that. Absolutely. Let's see here. Do we have any more of these? Watermelon Woman. I don't remember that one. No. Boxy. That was like 4chan 2007. I remember that very well. What else do we have? And fish smuggling. Yeah, with putting them inside. Yeah. And direct result of consuming feminization content on 4chan. No, this is just my kids in a sandbox. Yeah, we watched that one in high school too. It was the same thing. I think this is a thing where like a guy like stabbed another guy's dick hole or something like that. And
no.
Like I remember Dylan and I watched that in chemistry class. And yeah, it was about 2007 or so. Let's see here. E-fucked. Yeah, I remember that. Absolutely. That was like a bunch of like really, really crazy fucked up stuff. Lemon Party was fucked. Let's see here. For fuck's sake. Yeah. This is just what we used to do. Mewing. Yeah, that's the thing that you do with like your jaw. Yeah, I know all about that. Happy Days. That was like the cartoon, you mean? Or is that something else? Maybe that's Happy Tree Friends. I don't remember.
Happy Tree.
Under Chosen. Yeah, I mean, again, fugly and faces. Yeah, any type of crazy stuff, like weird stuff like this. Zoomers don't know. Yeah, like this is what we used to do. Yeah, this was normal.
This was normal.
I don't know that one. I'll be fair. I don't know that one. Okay. Absolutely.
I'm gonna
the true child of the internet. Yes. Let's see if I can find any more of this. Is this Show Us Your Dick, Dylan? Yes, it's Show Us Your Dick, Dylan. Yeah, the one that's been on my stream multiple times. Blue Waffle. Yep, I remember that. Don't Google it. Do a barrel roll. Good old Slippy. Yep, from fucking Star Fox. Jesus Christ. Do you have any idea what jelking? You have no idea what jelking is? Jelking is it's the practice of using a machine to pump your dick to make it bigger.
Shrapnel says the guy that still plays World of Warcraft. Shrapnel, I used to play World of Warcraft. Okay? Okay? What are you trying to say? I mean, I know he's really weird and he needs to learn how to use a bar of soap and stop and like clean his house and stuff like that, but I played World of Warcraft. Now what? You gonna call me a dork? Yeah, that would apply.
Yeah, of course I know what that is. Why would I not know what that is? Can you do that? No. If you could, then nobody'd be selling penis enlargement pills anymore. And they still sell them. The game, I lost it? Oh, yeah, sure. The series coverage, what's this here? Clicked on those ads. It's crazy how people don't, people just don't get it. Cleveland Steamer, you know what that is? Yeah, when you take a shit on somebody's chest. Yeah.
Oh, mercy.
Like, you guys need to understand, like, I was the first house on the whole block to get the internet. In 2000.
Hey, I used to play video games and do raids and shit. I don't care. You can call me dorky and nerdy. So what? I was kind of a nerdy gamer girl, but I also played a lot of sports and could kick somebody's ass. So now what? What you got to say? Meet me in the back, Romano.
For 2001. It was one or the other. I don't remember which one. I think it might have been 2000. I might even have it before then. I just don't remember that well. So I've been on the internet ever since the very beginning. And I have a very, very good memory. Chris Chan Sonichu? Yeah. The little necklace. Oh, I remember all about that. Did you watch beheading videos? No, I don't really care about watching people get killed. I just think it's boring and stupid. It's like, why would I want to watch that? Yeah, I never really understood why people liked watching it.
I do blame women to a significant extent for why we have so many men single.
That was TVM says you probably had sparkling horses in WoW. Well, that was if you had the subscription, you would get one. So eventually I had one, not several, sir, just one. Feeding the horse. Yeah. Ha ha ha.
Depressed, lonely. There may be definitely elements of misogyny in the community. It's only reactive to
There may be elements of misogyny. That's quite a concession.
being unable
Allegedly,
to
yeah.
get with females. It would probably dissipate if a female showed interest in them.
What board are you browsing?
Why should I? What's in it for me? You're going to be a misogynist, then you're also a hate monger. What are you hating so much on? Because you can't get what you want? Change. Make there be incentive to get what it is that you want from somebody else, right?
G.
We later catch up with the rest of the group in the pub.
Oh, the gaming subreddit. Yeah, I mean, they're gaming fucking Fortnite. Yeah, I mean, look. I don't really think. Yeah, they're on 4chan. Yeah.
No, I ran raids and made my own money. Thank you. I was an alchemist, had my own profession, sold on the auction house. I didn't need no money from no sim. Thank you.
A lot of these guys are on 4chan. Absolutely. GS Tech. Is it Tech? I forgot. The only one that I really look at is S, so I have no idea. And I haven't really been on 4chan. Like, I stopped going on 4chan. This is kind of a crazy thing. Is I stopped going on 4chan whenever they added, because like people were making a.
It's not rainbow if you're a girl, honey. Just saying.
They were posting pictures of themselves and they were treating 4chan like it was a dating site. And then they made like a whole like board for like social 4chan stuff. Yeah, SOC. Yeah, I thought that was really cringe. And so I usually don't go on there that much. This was in like 2009 or something. It was a very long time ago. So yeah, I could be wrong about a number of these.
Park.
Hello. Good. Hello, female.
They're in their late teens and
I want to hear it again.
Wait, hold on. Uncle Gun says, does anyone here experience this? Comment in chat. Yes, if you've experienced any of this type of stuff, please do make a comment and I will react to you, okay? We want to hear your story.
Hello. Good. Hello, female.
they're in their late teens and early
it's
20s.
It's so good. God, it's fucking amazing. I love this. Oh, wow. Does this kid think life owes him? Yeah, I think so. That's what it is. And they're just lonely, man. Yeah, I think that's really the main issue, right? I mean, incel is like a growing pain. It's a growing pain from the switch from traditionalism to VR sex with animals that don't exist. And like having incels is like this weird middle ground that like you're going through. It's like going through like puberty or something like that, where it's like you're awkward, things don't really make sense, you get mad or cry randomly. But don't worry, it'll work out whenever you can have your Neuralink relationship with an animal that's not real, that loves you forever and never ages. And that's what'll happen soon.
Is that what all you guys want, is to have an AI a sexual companion? That's some weird morphed fake animal thing that never ages, as opposed to a real life woman who would actually love you. I don't know. It seems kind of lonely and sad to me, but
Most of them haven't given us their real names. After a month of speaking online, they've agreed to meet with us in person to explain a bit more about who they are. They agree to chat over lunch on the condition that their faces are blurred.
Is any
okay. Say 1 in chat if you think WoW is nerdy. 2 if it's not nerdy. If I'm a nerd, I don't care. That's fine.
anyone here dating?
No.
Definitely. I wouldn't be here.
No.
If you're dating, then you're not an incel. So.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's that hard line.
If
If
women-
you can date, chances are you can have sex.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make you an incel.
Like if you're talking about going on dates, I think you can go on dates and be incel.
I'm more hardline in my definition.
Some allude to a common incel belief. They call it the black pill. It's the idea that women will only ever go for physically attractive men.
TVM says VR sex will be a good sedative for the gooning inkwells. Yes, also known as natural selection.
To be fair, Black Pill is just a general nihilist perspective on the world. It actually doesn't center around men and women, in my opinion. I think it is just a dark nihilist perspective on the world. And, you know, it's just, again, right? I think a lot of this incel stuff, it's like, again, like main character syndrome. Like, it's all about...
Okay, I've got the picture self. You think I'm dork maxing. It's been a long time since I've played it, okay? I don't play it anymore. So what?
You, the world is set up to hold you back. No, it's not. It doesn't give a shit about you.
That they've lost the genetic lottery and their situation is hopeless.
Do your parents know that you're an incel?
No. My dad's like asked me when am I going to get a girlfriend or whatever. I feel like my mum knows I'm a loser.
Are you all studying
I have to say, that is the best part of the fucking video so far.
at uni at the moment?
No, I'm working.
No.
TVM says, now, did you play back Black Desert? That's weeb nerd stuff. I don't know what Black Desert is. No, I did not play that. I did play a couple others like Conan. I tried Lord of the Rings multiplayer online, and then I played this other one, but no, I don't know that one. Star just played last night. I did not play last night. I still have my account somewhere, though, I'm sure. It got robbed, though. So all of my gear is gone, and my character's been robbed, so she's broke now, but...
I'm at uni.
I'm studying, kind of, yeah.
It's mostly just STEM subjects.
Yeah, no incel's doing like social work or something.
And why do you think
Shane says it's one ring to rule them all. That's correct. I've got it, too.
it's those kind of jobs?
You don't have to talk to people, you can just focus on ideas and stuff.
You know how I said I haven't spoken to an IRL void in 3 years? And that's partially because I do a STEM degree. Like, I've never been paired with a female. If I did, I'd probably just walk out.
I want to hear more from him. Yeah, like I want to hear more from this guy. This guy is based. Yeah, like we got to hear what he's. Let's get his whole. Let's get his manifesto.
I wanted to know what direction the incel
geez.
movement was headed in. So I sat
Here
down
we
with a
go.
researcher who spent 18 months looking at the largest incel forum on the internet.
We gathered over 1 million posts from just over a year of activity on the forum.
He found the number of visits were growing slowly and posts were getting more.
Well, of course, people are going to become more incels because the thing is that nowadays, like this is the same thing that happens to girls, right? Like this is so. It's like kind of, you know how like this will happen to like young girls, like a 13-year-old girl goes on to Instagram and she sees like a bunch of other girls that are like really attractive. And it's like, she's a 13-year-old girl. She's fucking stupid, right? So
Self says there's only one real trilogy, and that's Star Wars. Fight. What's the best trilogy out there, chat? Tell me, what is the best trilogy that you prefer? What did you like growing up? And let's see, Spittlebuggy says, Pathfinder and Dungeon and Dragons have all lost the plot. I have never played Dungeons and Dragons. I'm not too much of a LARPer. You know, if I want to do that, I'll just go do stage, throw on a costume. And then, let's see, Shrapnel says, I do blame social media in a way. Good point.
what the fuck does she know about Photoshop or makeup or, you know, camera angles or editing or any of that stuff, right? So she's got camera lenses and like the perspective and all that. She's stupid because she's a stupid ass kid. So she sees somebody like that and then she sees herself and she's like, well, I'm always going to be ugly and I hate myself now. Well, I think this happens very often. And I think that for guys, it's just another version of it because guys will see, you know, other guys that are like, you know, really good looking dude, successful. He's got a bunch of girls around him. And it's like, they feel like, oh, I'm never going to be that person. Right. So like Andrew Tate. Yeah. Well, not even just Andrew Tate, just like average, successful, you know, in shape guys, right. That have a girlfriend or a family or something like.
Oh my God. He's talking about the human condition. Can you fucking believe it? The human condition. Can you imagine that boys feel just as insecure as girls do at some points of their lives, especially during puberty and getting older? Imagine that. You know, the same thing for this bullshit crap called hypergamy. Everybody's hypergamous. Even men are hypergamous, looking for, you know, to trade the old lady in for the new model, or, you know, looking for the hotter chick with the bigger fake tits, right? You know, so you want to say women are hypergamous. Well, then so are the men.
That. And there's lots of ugly dudes with hot girls. I am always amazed. I will be honest. I am always amazed whenever I see that. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I just set my house on fire. Yeah, I know. It's about time, right? No, I think that, like, really, there's plenty of ugly fucking dudes that have hot girlfriends. I don't know how the fuck this happens. I'm going to be honest.
It's true. It's true. Mm-hmm. I dated a couple fuglies in my time. Just letting you know, it's happened.
But I see these girls, and it's like this ridiculously hot Instagram model, and she's got a boyfriend, and it's just a fat dude with an oversized t-shirt and a snapback hat on that's still got the sticker on it. And this is the guy that she's dating? Money? No, it's not all money. That's the thing. That's what's so crazy about it, is that it's not all money.
Stream. We asked him to read some out.
So this one is called Women Peak at 12. Who in their right mind would prefer a 22-year-old roastie to this? And they've got an image of a 12-year-old.
They send this one to the FBI?
I agree with him there. Somebody alert some place about his proclivities. Spittlebuggy says, my kids get a computer after 13, no internet till after 16, no not login until 18. Paying attention is a thing. I agree with you, and more parents should be like that.
I think somebody needs to visit. Somebody needs a little bit of an investigation.
Child.
Uncle Guns believes that beauty 'tis but a light switch away, and I would agree that everything looks great in the dark, doesn't it? Yes.
National Socialist Germany was the best country for incels.
I told you, these were Adolf enjoyers, man. I fucking knew it.
Women are designed to be raped. Males have a sufficient strength advantage, and this was probably our main...
Shrapnel, boy. It is money or a sense of humor, or if you can make a girl laugh, you can get down her panties. He's right. It's not necessarily money. It's actually, a lot of it has to do with your personality.
Method of procreating. It's all designed to make women seem like they're subhuman.
In the most popular forum, about half of
Well, he's definitely right about that. Is that, I mean, a lot of these people are just, they're insane, right? Some of them are insane. And impossible. Yeah, these people are sick. Yeah, some of it is a bit over the top. I think that what happens really is that a person feels like they've been marginalized by society, right? Effectively, they've just been marginalized by society for one reason or another. And they join a group of other people who also feel that way, and then they just radicalize each other. Now, I think this happens with religions. It happens with ideologies. It happens with anything. And I think this is just another example of it. Now, I think that these people would probably never be as like extreme as they are if they were just by themselves. But like,
Uncle Gun says Cambodian women, hot bodies, dog faces, Cobra whiskey, and a light switch. He says, then he goes, some, not all. Also known here as a double bagger, okay? Or a butter face, which would mean a better body and an ugly face.
There's a like a fucking force multiplier effect that goes in whenever you have like a bunch of people getting together.
Members are Americans and Brits, but there are also Australians in there too. The group we've spoken to have never expressed any of these thoughts to us. Callum says
Welcome in, P. Fletch. He says, I've been making one laugh, though I think it's more of an at me thing instead of a with me sort of deal. I don't know, P. Fletch. Why would you think everybody's laughing at you? Take the positive side of it.
People who end up in these spaces tend to be
to be fair, it's not like they're going to say that, right? Nobody's going to come out and like, in the middle of a dinner and be like, yeah, actually the girls that I like are the ages of, like, no, they're not going to say this shit, right? Of course not. That doesn't mean they don't think it.
Employed, have mental health vulnerabilities, and are insecure about their looks.
Many users claim to be neurodivergent. Unfortunately,
well, I think that a lot of them probably are. And the reality is that there isn't really a lot of support for men that have like emotional problems and men that have like these types of issues. And I think it's absolutely true, because the reality is you look at it from a evolutionary perspective. Okay, evolutionary perspective. It makes sense that a girl is going to want a guy that's big and strong, because then he can hit the other guys that aren't as big and strong with a hammer or a club if they try to attack her. It makes sense.
He's mansplaining what women like and want. I mean, I guess there's a component of that to it, but that's not the first thing most women think. They just think of attractive, Oh, he's attractive. And then, oh, is he funny? Oh, does he have a nice personality? Oh, all these other attributes. We'll leave sex out of it for now. And this other dude, if you're looking at children and you think that is the way to go, there's something wrong with you. 12-year-olds, no.
Right? It makes sense that a girl is going to want a guy that has a lot of money and resources or power. because he can use that power and money and resources to help their potential offspring, right? All these things make logical sense, of course. And that's the issue, right? But like, and also the other problem is that most men in society don't really need to exist in order to procreate in society, to continue, what's the word for it? Like, just continue society. Because one dude can get 20 girls pregnant, but one girl can only be pregnant with one guy's kid at a time, basically, right? Outside of like extreme, super crazy circumstances. So it makes sense. This is caveman logic. You're right. As a matter of fact, you're right. Exactly. Yeah, that's the point.
Answers they're getting are that women are to blame for all this, and it just sort of...
Shrapnel says, also, I don't think of people as monoliths. Yes, life is not monolithic.
That breeds this toxic, violent rage towards women that's really dangerous.
But not all incels hate women and subscribe to the extreme end of things. Some go to great lengths to attract them.
I am making some gains.
For Raymond, he's hoping the gym is the answer. In YouTube videos, he talks about his journey to self-improvement. And so far, he's had 500,000 views.
Hey guys, what's up?
Improvement. And so far, he's had...
I know one way you can improve things.
One way he can improve things right off the bat, I'll tell you right now. Learn to speak properly. Okay? Projection. A little bit of self-confidence. And, sit with your shoulders back, honey. Shoulders back, chin up, chest out. They taught all of us girls that stuff, even how to walk. So applies to you too. Shoulders back, chest out, chin up.
I've got an idea. Maybe buy more posters.
And 500,000 views.
Hey guys, what's up? Decline here. I am 30 and still alone.
We're about an hour out of Melbourne and meet Raymond as he heads to the gym.
I go to the gym 6 days a week. I want to build a good amount of muscle and get lean and shredded. It seems that a lot of people have been successful with that. I still haven't had a successful...
He's forgetting leg day. Don't forget leg day in the gym, gentlemen. I can't tell you how many times throughout my weightlifting career that I have went and watched dudes get ripped at top and then have little toothpick legs at the bottom. Don't do it. It creates complete and total, utter unbalance. It is not attractive. Do your leg day. Spittlebuggy says, sometimes just to be open and honest is where things are made. To move forward, to get a great, stable relationship. See, Spittle has experienced. And we say hello also to Tarif. How you doing out there?
A one-on-one encounter with a girl.
Why do you think you've not had much success with women?
Firstly,
I think it's probably because he's got a bunch of pictures of anime characters that look of questionable age in his room. He probably has a weird personality because he views the only reason why, like, it's like, you think about it, like, this is how I see something like this. This is a person who has a bunch of pictures of girls in their ideal form, right? Like, this is his version of their ideal form. Like, this is what he wants a girl to look like. And from his perspective, that's what he sees girls as. And so the projection of that is that he's going to work out so he can be looking the way that he thinks girls want him to look. So it's like a one-dimensional viewpoint on things. You see what I'm saying?
A very small guy, like 6-foot guys are a lot more successful. I don't know how to talk to women or anyone.
Up until now, most of the incels that we'd spoken to were virgins. But that's not the case with Raymond.
It has been some time since I had any sexual encounter that was not paid. I met some couples for threesomes, MMF threesomes, and I found them not really fulfilling. Everybody has those same desires to want to feel desired and want to...
I guarantee you this dude do himself a whole lot more favors learning on how the fuck to talk rather than working out. I'll tell you that.
Okay, he just said what I just said. Ah, there we go.
100%. It's not even a question. Like, that's just the way they can't fucking talk. Who the fuck wants to go on a date with somebody who talks like that? That's just the truth. That's the way it is. And like, I had to go to speech training whenever I was a kid. And like back in the day, I used to not be able to say the word photosynthesis. Even now, it's kind of hard for me to do because I was missing so many teeth. So whenever I say this, I'm talking about from experience.
And loved. I don't subscribe to a lot of the common views of, say, black pill incels. Like, not everything.
And a haircut. He needs a haircut. Or he either needs to grow his hair really long or he needs to get that shit cut. We welcome in Stock. Hey, Stock, how you doing? And Shane says that prostitution is legal in Australia. Shane, is it in all of Australia or certain districts of Australia? Just out of curiosity.
Is determined by your genes. These groups, I feel, have kind of hijacked the term.
Raymond is hoping to have changed his luck with women by his mid-30s.
Okay.
If I haven't succeeded, I'll probably start focusing on other things, maybe just enjoying my life and just rotting, as I say. I'll go back to my video games,
There you go.
start watching anime again, and maybe get a job.
Ooh.
He doesn't have a job and he's 30 years old. What the hell? How's he afford to live and whatnot? We welcome in also Jojo Monkey. How you doing?
Oh, dude, that would suck.
Tom says he's no longer involved in running the server, but he's still given up on the idea of ever being in a relationship.
I'm rather content.
And this is another thing, right? You look at his facial hair. Like, you see this? This is like he not taking care of himself. He looks like a fucking idiot. This is trim your fucking beard. Quit looking like a clown. People say it looks fine. Yeah, it says you. Look at me.
And to be fair, he needs to learn to bar soap. But I'm not going to disagree with some of his points at all. I mean, doesn't this guy have a girlfriend? Even though he's kind of weird and kind of disgusting himself, he has a girlfriend though, doesn't he? I could have sworn that he did.
Bro, my beard sucks. Look at this. I haven't shaved in a while. It looks like shit.
Self-made says defeatist. Yes, very much. It is a defeatist's attitude.
If I shaved it, it would look way better.
Now, it's just sort of like a huge like gaping hole in your life and fitting into society, I guess. Having bleak views affects my mental health and many other incels' mental health by making us like much less caring about our future prospects. The community is really the only reason why I stay, and as the situation for young men continues to get worse, it is inevitable that subgroups.
Yeah, I think that guys definitely, like, there's a problem, or like, I think that as a guy, this is kind of the reality, is that like women have like an intrinsic value because they can have kids and stuff like that, right? And I think it's a dynamic that women have this like innate value to them that guys don't have. Like if you're a guy, it doesn't really matter. Like it's like if something happens to you, who gives a fuck, right? And like at the reality, it's kind of like a
kind of sounds like they're jealous and in competition with females, if that's the attitude. I think it's important that they live and have well lives. I don't think that their value is less, but when you carry life and have the ability to make life, that does make your importance on the food chain just a little bit higher. But that doesn't mean that you are no less important. Okay, I said it first. Stock says, but he's doing well so much that attractive women will be seen in public with him, despite the fact he's not using a bar of soap. That's okay, I guess, because I don't have to deal with it.
So like basically it's like this. So like women are hunters and men are warriors, and in classic WoW. And what I mean by that is, like, obviously while you're leveling and like low level and mid level, like hunters are going to be way fucking better than warriors are, right? Like they have way more advantages. They can solve way more problems. They're better at doing all kinds of quests. And like just in general, hunters have it very easy. But whenever you get up to like max level, right? Like the warrior pulls ahead massively. It's like you're talking about warrior is top DPS. Hunter's not even on the fucking meat.
My God, I know what he's talking about too. This is pathetic. Self-made says, old Italian belief a man's worth is nothing over a woman. Well, there's a reason why they save the women and the children, right? That's why the women and the children are normally spared or protected. Stock says he doesn't have that guy's problems, and people have a right to have negative emotions. They have a right to have negative emotions, but when your outlook is that negative, and you're also doing what they showed in the beginning of the video, which is saying that they want to go around and assaulting women, breaking their noses and whatnot because they are jealous and they are upset, we've now entered a different realm.
The hunters are there to give everybody else aspect of the pack. But if you stopped playing the game at level 40, you would think hunter's the best class in the game. But if you make it to level 60, you'll realize warrior is. And that
Shrapnel says, does Mr. Gold even have a significant other? I just spoke that. I said, I think he still has the same girlfriend. Last I saw, I think she was a little Asian girl or something, wasn't she? I don't remember. It's been a while.
That's the way it is.
Like incels will go
In the next part of our investigation, we look at how much of this online hate can spill out into the real world.
The man obsessed with guns.
With an online history of misogyny.
Killed his mother and 4 others.
Having all these violent fantasies, constantly thinking about it, rape, violence, murder.
And their only goal with me was to acquire some kind of sexual encounter.
Oh yeah, that's the reason why the people have the problems is like a lot of the incel type people. I think the biggest problem that they have.
Video and want to see more, subscribe to the page.
Oh yeah, we're gonna watch another one of these for fucking sure. Like probably not today. I don't want to spend all day talking about this bullshit. But I'll probably watch the part 2 at some point. But here's really what it is, right? Is that a lot of these people have a problem. Their biggest problem is their personality, right?
Yeah.
Like all of their visual problems could be solved in one day. Like get a haircut. Like fucking take care of your facial hair. Wear nice clothes. Take a shower. Like clean yourself up, this kind of stuff.
Scrub your ass.
Wash your ass, brush your teeth, these kinds of things. These are just very easy. It says you, that's because I know, right? I know that. That's like, I'm not speaking as like a, what do you call it? I'm not speaking as like, I'm not talking down. I'm fuck, this is like, this is how I am too, right? But like if I wanted to, I'm an authority, honestly. I know this better than anybody.
Okay, he's the authority, but I'm not so sure about the authority with soap. And we both said wash our ass. But sir, are you also doing that at the same time? All right, let's stop that one and start moving on over, shall we? Click that guy off. And then we'll go to this one. So how is everybody liking what I'm presenting so far? I mean, that was fairly entertaining. That was pretty funny. Yeah, right? Type 1 for yes, you like it. 2, no. Let's see. What is this one called? This one is called, what the heck did you just give me? All right. Transmaxing manifesto. Okay. Let's go down this rabbit hole. Let me know that the sound is working, please. 2. Romano says he doesn't like it. All right, whatever.
The Transmaxing Manifesto. Now, this is a slightly strange, slightly disturbing area of the internet that I found myself falling into. I'm not considering it. I've had long hair before, but I'm not going back anytime soon.
You transmax as much as you need, mate. I'm
fair play. Well, the thing is, I only just really learned.
Stock says, first P Fletch says, nice show so far. Thank you, P Fletch. At least I have some support here. Thank you. You're appreciated, honey. Stock says, I can understand their viewpoint, though people are easy to hate, especially when you have what you want and can always call you a bad person for wanting it too, until everyone who shares your sex. Yeah, well.
Learned about what transmaxing is through researching this this segment, and honestly, while it is strange and not anything I would recommend, I can understand the reasons that some of these men are choosing to do such a thing. Are you aware of what it is? Because I'd only...
Okay, I'm not even aware of what he's talking about just yet. Tyrone says he's jealous. Shrapnel says, you're doing good. Continue with what you're doing. Thank you. Thank you. Stock says, now it's a problem.
Heard of it through memes and such.
Not really, but I can guess through just... It's becoming as trans as possible, right?
It's the incels adapting.
Right.
The incels adapting to modernity, which is already trapped
Improvise,
them.
adapt, overcome.
That's exactly, right. Yes. Bear Grylls in a wig. And as such, I thought it would be appropriate to draw everyone's attention to an article that Thomas did back in June called Inceldom is Only Going to Get Worse. This is a premium article for premium subscribers. It comes with a audio track for silver members.
And he was right.
And he was absolutely right. This is a very prophetic article because, yes, Inceldom is only going to get worse, has already got worse, and will...
Yes. I've been commanded to wait and to halt. Halt I shall. What am I halting for? What's going on? What did I miss? What is it? What is it? What did I do? I got the video in the back. No, he says. No. No, what? What am I doing? Tell me. You said play this video after that. Watch the video slow mode. Oh, okay. I didn't up the speed. Let me double check. Playback speed is normal. Wait, there's a slow mode? You want me to go 0.75? Is that a thing? I've never done this before. Is this a thing? Calling you a... Okay. All right. So do I continue on with the video, Self? Let me know. What do you mean? Am I autistic? I'm doing what you said. Okay, hold on. Okay.
Rights in this society.
I mean, seriously, like this Vice article is basically just saying here, legal system is so stacked against men, he has to change gender to get his kids. Trans most affected.
Yeah.
Trans most affected. As always, in the actual article itself, he goes into it a little bit more. The man, Rene Salinas Ramos, told local media the change was not related to his sexuality or identity. It's just that the Ecuadorian legal system gives preferable rights to mothers over fathers when it comes to the custody of children. There you go.
So I became the mother.
Yes, literally, that's what he says. These laws say that one who has the right is the woman. As of this moment, I am female. Now I'm also a mom. That's how I consider myself.
Well, that's what the law says.
There you go. So trans rights groups don't hate the player, hate the game. You set the rules up. This is just the logical consequence of it. And trans maxers, I kind of sympathize with your plight, but it's still very strange. Like Carl says, maybe get a gym membership instead of going ahead with all of this gender transition nonsense.
Play contact sports. That's what I'd recommend.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyway.
If you appreciated that segment from the podcast of the Lotus.
All right. So some dude played the system and decided to turn into a woman in order to gain custody of his children. I mean, I would like to know how far he went with that. Like, how far did he go? I mean, if it was just a few hormone shots and, a change of outfit to play the system, that would be kind of brilliant. But did he go further? Let's see. Let's play the next one, shall we? And here we go. Don't hate the player, hate the game, right, gentlemen? Oh, mercy.
The average net worth of a heterosexual guy versus the average net worth of a homosexual guy, guaranteed the net worth of a homosexual guy is higher. He was like, no, that's actually true.
Why would that be?
Well, because they don't deal with women. So
Yeah.
think about this. They can just get on Grindr.
But don't they? Okay. I know. I see.
Oh, see where I'm going here?
Yeah.
So they can just get on Grindr, get what the hell they need done, and then go right back to work. And then keep.
It's more transactional.
It's quicker, more transactional,
Yeah.
and then also when two men deal with each other,
Less effort.
It's less effort, and then and there's.
This is coming from the same guy who said that vaginas are disgusting. By the way, literally, he said they are disgusting. Well, so is your asshole, sir.
They're splitting everything down the middle. And I thought to myself, damn, like that's crazy because homosexual dudes get way more sex than heterosexual guys, but they're still able to be productive. Why is that? I've theorized that if you take the average net worth of a heterosexual guy versus the average net worth of a homosexual.
So he seems to think that homosexual men have a more worth than heterosexual men. Now, that's kind of strange. They're both men. What does it matter what their sexual proclivities are? Somebody explain this to me. I don't see where the hell that matters. So, I have something I'm gonna read for you all. Hold on to your knickers. Imagine a bowl with two Japanese fighting fish. Natural-born fighters, compelled by instinct to assert dominance. In the human world, men can be like these fish, competing fiercely for a sexual mate. This competition, however, sometimes leads them down dark and twisted paths. Take the case of simps, those overly subservient men who will knife you in the back by bad-mouthing you to a woman. Ironically, while the simp lowers your value in the eyes of the woman, he might inadvertently be doing you a favor, as she might then lower her standards just enough for you to swoop in. I would say swoop in for the kill. But watch out, because this behavior can escalate into dangerous situations. Enter the Manosphere, a realm where content creators act like modern-day sorcerers, casting spells to manipulate men's perceptions. They bombard your followers with dire warnings. Women will divorce you, take your stuff, and ruin your life. Their vaginas are disgusting. They paint women as treacherous beings to be feared. And what's the next step when women are off the table? The subtle, insidious introduction to homosexuality. In these circles, casual hangouts can morph into intimate encounters through drinks, drugs, and playful banter. What starts as harmless fun can escalate to touching and more, converting straight men into part of their tribe. Know anybody like that? You ever been into any situations like that? I've been in, quite several different ones, especially in stage. I've watched it. It's part of the seduction act. It all seems like fun and games. And the next thing you know, you're what's on the table to be dined on. The content creators, whether knowingly or not, push a rainbow agenda. They tell men that women will betray them, leading some men to seek solace in the company of other men. These influencers might be playing a double game. Some are simply priming their wallets, while others may be priming their followers for a shift in sexual orientation. In a predatory mind, these are two sides of the same coin. Both are talking about everything their followers have to offer. So you want to be a content creator in the Manosphere, do you? There's really only one archetype, a blend of trauma bonding, narcissism, grifting, and homosexual priming. The landscape is bleak, and it's hard to believe there's anyone genuinely trying to help. If they were, they wouldn't be creating such division, but instead helping men move on with their lives and find meaningful relationships. Now, pickup artists, PUAs, are another piece of this puzzle. They teach men tactics to get laid, but in doing so, they create a cycle of predatory behavior. They profit from their followers, turning them into pay pigs. And while they might provide temporary success, they don't foster healthy, long-term relationships. The Manosphere perpetuates a harmful cycle, men becoming predators, chasing high body counts while shaming women for theirs. This is fundamentally contradictory to Christian beliefs, where women's promiscuity is often linked to early childhood misconduct rather than inherent nature. I would also add to that as men are being encouraged to run through women and creating 304s, just remember, those are the men creating the 304s, the very women that they are shaming. True misogyny, some might argue, is actually femininity. Among men, homosexual males compete directly with females, using tactics to isolate men from women, leaving them surrounded by other men. This creates a dysfunctional environment where men play roles in the drama triangle: rescuer, persecutor, or victim, without even realizing it. In the end, men must recognize their boundaries. They are both altruistic and predatory by nature. And amidst all of this chaos, sometimes you just want something real, like getting tired of DJs and seeking out a dirty Baptist girl or a wild Lutheran, someone who knows how to have fun and keep things straightforward. That was sneaky. That's sneaky. So beware the fishbowl of the Manosphere. It's a place where predators lurk, and the lines between altruism and predator blur, leaving everyone wondering if there's anyone truly genuine left. Now, there's some women, I will not name names, and there's some men who would like to say that men are just victims. But remember, gentlemen, you are part of the apex predators. Did you hear what I said? You are part of the apex predators, all right? And on that list, and being on top of that food chain, there is really nothing but other men that are your competitors and predators. Pay attention to what I said. I've seen it all. Other men are your competitors and your predators. It's not us ladies. We don't have that. We don't have the strength. We don't have the fortitude to get those things done. I, unlike some people in the space, will never say or take away from you your strength and your nature away from you. And instead, I would encourage each and every one of you that if you need to seek mental help to get some shit straightened out, do it. Hit the gym and get your life in order. Your future is what you make of it, not what another woman makes of it, not what somebody else makes of it, but what you have made of it. You are in control and the captain of your ship and nobody else. And with that, let's get ready for the next video. I hope you're still enjoying this. I know it's a little bit of a twister and a little bit different, but different is not always bad. Let's say hello to the chat one more time. Stock is still with us, Uncle Guns, and Shane, and Romano, and let's hit play.
I was scrolling and I saw this. Hold on, let me find it real quick.
I've theorized that if you take the average net worth of a heterosexual
Now get ready. There's something crazy on this video. Hold on.
guy versus the average net worth of a homosexual guy, guaranteed the net worth of a homosexual guy is higher. He was like, no, that's actually true.
Why would that be?
Well, because they don't deal with women. So
Yeah.
think about
Y'all see that?
Did y'all see that? Just like he said, did y'all see that? Because they don't deal with women. Who's grooming who?
Y'all know I've been critical of the red pill because in large part their message is very anti-women. They hate women, right? So I often done said, like, if y'all hate women so bad, then what do y'all like? Women can't be, y'all really hate women, so y'all can't be trying to be in relationships. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, or either that or y'all just strictly using women for sex. Y'all don't want no relationship. Y'all just
Oh, now see, Myron said that all women's vaginas are absolutely disgusting, and you should have seen the look on his face. So I don't think he's using them even for sex. I'm just, pointing that out. Stock says Groomcepticon. That's pretty good. I might use that, sir. Thank you.
just strictly using them for sex, right? This man is really sitting up here talking about the fact that gay men are more successful because they don't have to deal with women. You that anti-woman that you're essentially promoting being gay so that you can become more successful.
about this. They can just get on Grindr.
But don't they? Okay. I know.
See where I'm going here?
Yeah.
So they can just get on Grindr, get what the hell they need done, and then go right back to work. And then keep.
It's more transactional.
It's quicker, more transactional, and then also when two men deal with each other,
Less effort.
It's less effort, and then
two men deal with each other. It's less effort, and
they're splitting everything down the middle. And I thought to myself, damn, like that's crazy because homosexual dudes get way more sex than heterosexual guys, but they're still able to be productive. Why is that? I feel.
Now, here's another problem with that. Y'all remember they love to say that women are masculine. Women are boss babes. They want to go out and build careers instead of being in the kitchen. So why did you just say what you said when it come to gay men? They split everything 50-50 and this and that and it. Okay.
Now, I'm not going to name any names. I'm not going to even allude to where something might have came from, but I have heard through the grapevine that some men in the MGTOW sectors, that they go so MGTOW that they become rainbow. I would almost say that some of those men who go MGTOW were already there, and it was just the perfect excuse to say why they are now.
A woman say, I want to make money. I want to contribute. You tell her you're trying to be a man and men don't want no man. Well, Seem like to me you just got done saying something that contradicts what your whole message has been on your platform for all.
Oh damn, he's got him. Did you catch that? Did y'all just catch that? He just called him out. You don't want women who are masculine and who are boss babes bringing home the bacon and whatnot, but you seem to be very interested in those men who hook up with men who bring home the bacon and
all these years. This is what they doing now, y'all. It's so red pill has, some men have became so extreme with their red pill ideology that now they're promoting being homosexual.
I just put the caveat on that, which is I think they already were, which is why they already hated women to begin with. And it's the problem that I have with some of this is that they are using these platforms and they're getting to the brains of young children and young boys who aren't even sexually active yet, haven't experienced the world yet. And you've got people like that formulating the minds of our youth. That's when I start to have a problem with what you're doing.
It's crazy, man. The world we live in is really bizarre. If you watching this video, that means you probably missed that last line.
I agree with him. It is crazy. And people are so much like the lemmings and the sheep, they don't even understand what they're getting themselves involved in. Or what it is that they're looking at when they're saying it right in front of their face. We don't like women. Women's vaginas are absolutely disgusting. Women are horrific, and women are nothing but a parasite. Then what does that leave you with? Boys, more boys, more boys. Now, this isn't popular, and I really don't give a shit because, you know, I'm more for the truth than popularity contests. But the truth is, because I have several friends who are in the rainbow world, their conquests are to go for people who are not already like that. Their conquest is to get somebody who's heterosexual and then convert them over, because that is the fucking prize. You know, like it's like getting a virgin, right? Yeah. Let's rock and roll to the next one. Y'all ready for the next one? School of Thought has arrived. And here we go.
So this would be an old image, right?
Show it to me. Yeah. That's old, but damn, I'm about to be back in that. I'm getting in that type of shape again, though.
So he's scamming the gay guys by saying you're gonna be there.
Wait, he said that I was gonna be there? Okay, first of all,
and getting successful girl.
Okay, now, first of all, I just told you I haven't booked with Sizzle in over 10 years. When's the last time I've been at Sizzle, Dwight? Because I don't even remember. I was at Sizzle last year.
Every year.
No, I haven't. Yeah, that picture, yo, dude, that picture is so old. That picture is like from 2012, maybe.
Yeah, probably pretty old. And then they probably promote this one too.
I age well. Yeah, well, see that picture.
He ages well. Dear God, this man's ego. Now, okay. He's a nice looking black man. Okay. He's a nice looking guy. What's the problem? I don't know. He seems to like to hang out in these other precarious situations.
I don't know what they're doing with that. That's just something that the guys in the back wanted to take. And if you look at
What the fuck?
all X. Right.
All right. I think you answered that question really well. I'm going to move on to some other area. You mentioned.
Wait, before he moves on to the question, Spittlebuggy says, "Can anyone speak proper English anymore?" Spittle, is my English not at least decent these days? Let me know. TVM and QB is on there. Mighty fine. Let's go.
That you were a dancer before, and I got sent that you're attached to a company called Sizzle Miami. Could you?
Oh, somebody sent that to you?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, what do you do for them?
All right, well, I haven't worked with Sizzle in a decade, maybe. maybe a decade. So Sizzle is what would you call it? It's a gay. I guess the best way you could say it is like an annual event. But I would have to say it's black. I want to say it's black. I mean, it's black owned and it's mostly for gay black men. Who sent this to you, man? Because this is awesome. Because it's like overdue. I'm expecting this to happen at any time. I'm like, why has nobody?
I got it from a couple people that told me about it. Yeah, they sent me some pictures too.
It's just funny how they would even connect that. That means you have like gay subs or something like that, because this is like something that only gay people know about. But
so do you still work for them, or do you still do promo for them?
You know what? If I could try to remember when's the last time. I think maybe 2 or 3 years ago, they might have hit me up to do like a one-night event, not like before how it was like a whole campaign and everything. But no, other than that, I haven't like legit had a contract with them or worked with them in like at least a decade.
I just want to know if Dwight's screwing you over right now, because I think he is using you for promo for the latest year. I think.
But I guarantee you, first of all, it would have to be old images because I haven't modeled in. Damn, I don't even know when's the last time I've done a photo shoot. So it would have to be old images, and any images he has of me, he paid for them. So
okay, so this would be an old image, right?
Show it to me. Yeah. That's old, but damn, I'm about to be back in that. I'm getting in that type of shape again, though.
So he's scamming the gay guys by saying you're going to be there.
Yeah.
Wait, he said that I was going to be there?
It says dancer 4 out of 8, Ashton, and put your picture on there.
Yeah, but I'm upset because I didn't get a phone call. I'm not upset because they're using it. I'm upset because like, where's my check? Like, where's my contract? Call me.
Yeah, and I think he also did this for football, like
that dude, that picture is so old. That picture is like from 2012, maybe.
Yeah, probably pretty old. And then they probably promote this one too.
I age well. Yeah, well, see that picture. I don't know what they're doing with that. That's just something that the guys in the back wanted to take. And if you look at me compared to all the other guys, you could already tell I'm out of place. But like I said, I don't judge the guys. They do their thing. I don't give a shit about what assumptions people make. Who hides being gay today? Like, that shit is celebrated. And to be honest with you, I think there were a lot more opportunities I would have gotten. Well, I know for a fact. Dude, I had to stop modeling when I was 16 because I was straight and I wasn't with none of the little casting couch type business they got going on. Even me just being a good looking guy, like I
don't know how true that is, but let's listen.
Thought that it was funny, it was bittersweet that I'm far more valuable and appreciated by gay men than I am by women. And
I don't believe that. Does anybody one in chat, do you believe that only gay men like him more? 2, that women do. So 1 for men, 2 for women. I don't believe that. I believe that if he was a dancer, I would really like to know what kind of dancing his was. Was he like a Chippendales? Like, what was he? Does anybody even know? That worked for Oh. Okay, so evidently he worked for F&F, Fresh and Fit. And, by the way, Myron also says that the female orgasm doesn't matter and never go down on a woman. He straps, let's say, for men. Anyways. Yeah. Do I like him? I mean, not really my style, but he's a nice looking black man. I mean, but I believe other women would be, hooting and hollering. I've seen him. I've been around those places. I know what they do. They would be all for him. Oh, he stripped for men and LAO for men. Well, there we go. Lap dances and all.
That's the God honest truth. Is that I'm valued way more in the gay dating market than I am to straight women. I'm just like, damn, that really hurt your feelings. And it's like how gay black men feel about me in comparison to how straight black women feel about me. I'm like, damn, bro, this shit would make you want to cry because you're like,
I don't believe it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how could women care so little, but then guys will let you know that, yo, I'd marry you. It's like, yeah, bro, thanks. Back that up a little bit. But you're like, damn, why don't women feel that way? And then,
oh my God, I thought he was going to wipe a tear away or something when he said that.
Even like, I've been proposed to the most in Montreal, Canada. I've never charged for receipts, and I've always
No. I'm not even talking about that. We can talk about that in a minute. But you with the dudes and the Sizzle Miami thing, and supposedly you're going to be at that event Memorial Weekend.
Hey, listen, I didn't hear about it. And when they do, if they do contact me to go, yes, I will perform. If they pay me, I'll perform. Now, I don't know how it's skeptical where if you watch my content, I've mentioned on many occasions that I've worked in the gay industry. In fact, I have a video specifically telling guys how easy it is to pick up women at a gay club. So where's the skeptical part? Where's the part
wait. But the thing is, like, okay, you have this content about being in the gay industry and dancing, but why would somebody as a heterosexual male would trust your services? There's a moral code, okay?
They wouldn't.
For you to perform in front of gay men at an event and say you're a heterosexual male and you're on YouTube promoting that you're a pickup artist, you don't go against that grain, bro. Like, I'm sorry.
So hold on. You're talking as if I did gay porn or something, bro. So I just want you to make it make sense.
You dance for gay men. You perform at gay events. This is known. You're on YouTube. You have an Instagram. You promote that you're a heterosexual male picking up women.
I never promoted that I'm a heterosexual male because I am a heterosexual male.
Well, QB getting him. QB got him. He's right.
I don't have to promote it.
I just want to know how dancing for gay men is promoting masculinity for some of your viewers.
Okay, first of all,
and getting success with girls.
Okay, now, first of all, I just told you I haven't booked with Sizzle in over 10 years. I've been on YouTube.
You're gonna be there Memorial Weekend. They got you there Memorial Weekend.
Listen, QB. Now you're like you're trying to call me a liar.
Woody Johnson was there. Oh, damn.
I have not spoken to Dwight. So I have no idea about this. I don't remember when the event comes up. I've never known when it comes up. They've always called me out the blue and asked me if I'm available. So if you think that I'm lying, I can call this motherfucker right now. Okay,
yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Actually, yeah, it sounds like he's.
I just think you need to clear your name from that.
Hold on,
you need to clear your name from that.
Hold on, because I would love for them to book me. I would love to.
So how does that promote the masculinity that you're saying men need to have today to have successful
bro?
Woody is here. Woody for president or self for president? Woody for vice? I'm not sure. Welcome in. Lots of us were there.
Bro, I really don't see the truth. Hold on. Hey, Dwight, what's going on, bro? I got some guys over here saying you got Sizzle coming up on Memorial Day.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, I didn't know anything about it.
Jesus Christ. Valentino told me he spoke to you already.
I haven't spoken about it since years.
Jesus Christ. Why did you do this?
Wow.
Yo, QB, fall back because you obviously don't know Allende. I don't lie. No, Dwight. The thing is, I didn't hear about it. It's not that I have a problem with it. You know, I would love to come and perform. You know, if the money's looking right, I'd love to be there. I just didn't know anything about it, and I got these guys here telling me that like it's being promoted and it's Memorial Day. It says I'm gonna be there, and it's news to me.
You're always there. You're always there. How many years has it been you haven't been there? So let me have Valentino call you and find out why he hasn't spoken to you.
Hold on, QB. If you're gonna do all of that, listen to what he just said. He said, "How many years has it been since you haven't been there?" When's the last time I've been to Sizzle, Dwight? Because I don't even remember.
Last year.
I wasn't at Sizzle last year.
Every year. Everton, you've been there every year.
No, I haven't, and I wish you would tell me because I will be there.
You've been there every year.
That's my point. Every time I get the phone call, I'm there.
Right, that's every year.
Now, exactly. So hold on, and let's stay on that. Sizzle is once a year, every year.
Right.
All right, no, I'm just clearing this up because like.
Right, so it's once a year, every year, and you're always on the schedule. You've been on the schedule for many years, so let me give a volunteer find out why he hasn't really. And maybe I don't know. Maybe he didn't call you because you're always there. Like you don't. I mean, you're always there.
Well, hold on. First of all, how long until how much time do we have until it comes up?
2 weeks.
Yeah, well, I'm not even going to be in the country, so it would have been nice if Valentino had spoken to me first before putting that on the flyer and everything.
You're not here?
No, I'm not going to be in the country, bro.
All right. Well, let me tell him to pull it. We'll go ahead and pull it. I didn't know.
All right, no problems.
All right.
All right, brother. Yeah, so I'm a little disappointed, man, because I actually wanted to have been there. I really did.
This man's getting roasted. And rightly so. Which side you batting for, brah?
Okay. I'm not trying to
mean,
bash you. Go ahead. Go
no,
ahead.
I mean, you're trying. You're just doing a terrible job. And then you're
a terrible job. He said you've been there every year, dog. How is that?
It's like you're not listening. I never said that I wasn't. I just said to you that anytime they call and tell me about it, I'm there. It's once a year, bro, and I have not been there every year. He doesn't remember like that either. It hasn't been every year. Think about what that would mean if I was there every year. They've been doing Sizzle since at least 2008. So every year, that would be what? That'd be 14 years. I haven't gone 14 times.
The problem is they have you on their Instagram and everything. If you're not there, but
the
they're
problem
promoting
is
you
the problem is you're acting as if someone's hiding something, and you're acting as if somehow this means I don't know anything
he
about.
said you've been there every year, dog. He said you've been there.
Could be. Still, that's not what he said. You weren't listening. But anyhow, in any event, what is your ultimate point? Are you trying to say
my point is?
Hold on.
Ahead.
Are you trying to say that I'm not authentic? Are you trying to say that I'm a fraud? Are you trying to say that I'm a closet homosexual? Just tell me exactly what it is you're accusing me or what you're asking, so I can give you a valid answer. I got to go.
Yeah. Let's make the answer that quick, and then I'll get Muhammad and Black Baja
to come back on that. Just like how I caught Myron, being hanging out with the transgender. Honestly, dog, I think you fit the category, dog. Either you're bisexual, or you like the You like those type of men, and it's all good. If that's what you like to do.
So let me get this straight. Number one, you said caught. You have to, in order to catch somebody doing something, they would have to either be hiding or running. I'm neither hiding nor running.
Hold on. I'll let you go for
Hold on. And the next thing is, you're saying that now you think that I'm a closet homosexual because I do a gay event once a year, every year, according to you. Even if that were the case, you mean one weekend out of every year doing a gay event now makes me gay when
I'm not really hearing him deny it either. Just is anybody else catching that?
Dance for women for over a decade every night of the week.
Well, let's just show the receipt.
I just have a question. Let's take it one at a time. So is Dwight lying when you say that you're there every year?
Well, he was exaggerating. What he's trying to say is that the reason why no. All right, so now you're being childish. You don't know him. I know him, and you don't know the context.
What the fuck?
My God. And so he straddles the fence on both sides, neither deny nor confirm, leaves it to your own imagination. My imagination is going to say, dancing queen, just like Spittlebuggy says. Dancing queen. Now we've got another little venture going down this rabbit hole, shall we? The red pill's biggest secret. Are you ready for the red pill's biggest secret? Oh, there's a theme tonight. Am I rattling cages tonight? Oh, but that's okay. That's what life is, isn't it? It's all about the race. And I intend to win. Let's go.
Hello? Hey, what's up?
What? What? An ad?
Jesus. Hello? Hey, what's up, bro? I don't want to make this awkward or anything, but I don't think we can be friends anymore, dude. Why? What happened? Well, I've been on my red pill shit, and I was listening to Steph is Called and everything, and I'm realizing I need a BBC team.
BBC team.
I need to be surrounded by them and that energy, and you're not black, so Are you really serious? Yeah. I mean, the red pill lifestyle, it's a lifestyle, it's a journey, and I'm just trying to be the best me. So I feel like a real friend would understand that. So what the fuck is a BBC team?
BBC team, man.
See, the fact that you don't even know what it is just proves my point, dude. It's big black cocks, bro. It's an energy. It's not gay. People keep saying it's gay. It's not a gay thing. It's an energy. That sounds really gay. How would I look walking around this city and I'm not surrounded by the biggest and best?
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think we should be
Holy shit.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, man? I know we haven't talked since like high school, but I'm recruiting for this team, this BBC team.
Amazing.
I was seeing if you wanted to.
Wait, stop. The what team?
It's a
Spittle Buggy says that I am teaching us harder, and it's nice. Spittle likes pain. You know, some of those incels earlier, some of those little boys, they need to just join School of Thought. Stick them in the line. I'll put them in line, every single one of them. Let's continue.
It's BBC Big Black Hawk team.
No. See, stop calling me on this weird shit. That's why we ain't talked in years, niggas. You keep calling me with this weird shit. Next time you do that, I'm gonna come and beat your ass. I don't know where you stay at now, but I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna beat your ass. Don't call me again.
He didn't say no. Red pill content is something that's been getting.
I mean, discipline. They need to be set in order. Discipline.
Trashed a lot lately, and to be clear, I definitely will be doing that in this video. But unlike most commentary channels, I do understand why people love this stuff. I mean, it wasn't too long ago that I was a guy watching AMS and Steph is Cold every single day, wondering why that girl keeps flaking on me.
You don't get that pussy wet.
But I'm telling you guys, these videos are not the answer. These dudes are deeply insecure. They're ignorant as hell, and they're not even good at talking to women.
Are you supposed to ask somebody that?
And believing everything they say and watching their videos all the time will fuck your life up in the long run and in the short run, honestly. There were so many good relationships on women I missed out on because I was in my stupid ass red pill phase. So by the end of this video, we'll all be able to differentiate between reality and their bullshit. So this video is called Red Pill Avengers Take on Miami. Yes, that is an unironic name, and yes, I know that's funny. So we got Steph is Cold, channel favorite, FitX Fearless, MJ Get Right, and Austin Dunham. Should be a banger.
Where you at? Are you at home?
Before you ask a woman or really anybody a question, have a list of like possible answers in your head before you ask them, just to make sure it's not a fundamentally stupid ass question. Because the only honest response to, hey, why are you at home, is because this is where I live, dumbass. Like if she was eating, would you be like, hey, why are you eating? If she was driving, hey, why are you driving? Like it's just a stupid ass question. But maybe I'm reading too much into this. Let's see what she actually says.
Why are you at home? Why are you at home? Okay,
She pretends not to hear you and didn't answer the question.
That's the stupidest question I've ever heard. Why are you at home? Because I'm not at the club. I'm not working the red light district tonight. What the fuck you mean? Why am I home? Stupid.
Yeah, usually when you say something stupid or you're like visibly nervous with a woman, she's not gonna say anything to your face in the moment. So the point is, you have time to fix the situation. So let's see how Austin does. I have a feeling it's gonna get worse.
Okay, I'm gonna shower and I'm gonna go to your place at 8 p.m. Okay?
I am going to come over to your house at 8 p.m., okay? It may seem like I'm being hypercritical on our friend Austin here, but I figure when your entire world...
I'm showing up at your house at this time. Be ready for the booty call. That is an order. That is not a question. No. Go away.
View is that half the human population are these subhumans that are hypergamous and are incapable of love. And if you're a guy and you're a 6.5 and your girlfriend runs into an 8 at Target, she's gonna blow.
Woody says, where you at, Star? I'm at home, honey. Why? Because I live here.
I'm in the bathroom and come back to you.
Continue to use you for your resources.
And all this dumb shit. I figured the least you could do is actually be good at flirting with women, and he can't even do that right. There was zero confidence when you were telling her you're gonna come over to your house. Being nervous when you're talking to girls isn't an automatic fail. I've gotten girls' numbers being nervous. They could clearly see it. Some of them even made fun of me after, and it was fine. It's not as big of a deal as people make it out to be. But when I watch this, I'm seeing somebody who like probably watched a bunch of Red Pill.
We say hello to Bandit and welcome in. He goes, "What up, bitches?"
Shit.
My mama's a slut. Your mama's a slut. My sister's a slut.
Speak for yourself, sir, and don't you talk about my mama and get your ass kicked.
Trying to like exert his dominance on a woman, being like, this is the situation, I'm coming over. And when you try to do all that alpha shit and it's not genuinely who you are, especially when you're this bad at it, it just makes you look extra stupid.
Did you hear me?
No, what'd you say?
I said I'm gonna shower and I'm gonna go to your place at 8 p.m.
Hello?
You think the phone
Hello?
froze as soon as you asked to come over to her house? Really? I guarantee you, if this dude was just like, hey, I'm in town for a few days, you want to like catch up and get some ice cream or do something, magically her reception would be 10 times better. The call wouldn't be dropping. She would just magically be able to hear everything he's saying.
Hello?
It's like every
Uncle Guns, what? He goes, never answer a woman's question. Never ask a woman a question. They're in no position to comprehend anything, and you're not interested in her answers. Mm-hmm.
every time I tell you what I'm gonna do, you don't hear me.
Yeah, it's weird, right? It's almost like every time you invite yourself over to her house, she like doesn't say anything. It's almost like she's uncomfortable or something. Here's some more free game for the young men out there. You gotta play your game, okay? Getting women is like an RPG. If you're the shy, quiet guy, you can get any level of woman being that type of guy. If you're the loud, funny guy, you can get any level of women being that guy. Here's the thing that the red pill doesn't tell you. Some women are going to be absolutely repulsed that you're quiet. They're going to think it's weird. They're going to be like, fuck this guy. He's weird. He watches anime. He's disgusting. Now, some women who are just as attractive to you.
This anime thing that keeps coming up. Is anybody noticing this anime thing keeps coming up? Tyrone goes, women don't answer questions anyway. Yes, we do, sir. We do answer questions. Now, I can't speak for other broads, but I do answer questions unless it's none of your damn business.
You are going to want to figure you out. They're going to find you attractive. They're going to be into it. It's like, bro, if all your stats are in magic and mana, why are you trying to beat the boss with the two-handed sword? It just doesn't make sense. You know, you need to be in the cut, casting spells and shit. You need to play to your strengths, or else you look stupid. Trust me, I've made all the mistakes.
That's true.
Nothing criminal, but I've done a lot of cringy shit. Now, there are some like universal skills and traits that I think every guy should have.
Play up your strengths always. Play down the weaknesses. Even when it comes to how you dress. Woody says this dude sounds like a beta bucket, though. He does, kind of, but, you know, at least he's entertaining. And then, yes, you did help with that stream. Thank you very much. You did. And let's continue.
When it comes to talking to women, but that's later in the video.
I said I'm going to shower and go to your place at 8 p.m.
Third time he's repeating himself. Could have made a joke out of it, could have pivoted, but he's just gonna keep saying the same shit like she didn't hear him the other 3 times. Here's the thing with this like alpha macho thing. I do think that most women like it when you take control over a situation, but they have to have a certain level of like familiarity and comfortability with you, or else it just comes off as like possessive and creepy. And the last thing you want to do with any woman is make them feel unsafe. Once you do that, it's game over.
Place at 8 p.m.
Austin, can you hear me?
Oh my God. Look, call me crazy, but this is what I saw. You awkwardly invited yourself over to a girl's house who probably doesn't like you that much. You made her uncomfortable with the way you asked and the recording of her, probably. You kind of putting her in a weird position. She's not like confrontational to be like, no. So she was just like, I don't know what's going on, which is a common thing girls do. And you hung up on her because you're, you know, kind of a dick.
Because most women are afraid to say no. That's the truth. Most women are afraid to say no. Girls and women are not necessarily taught to say just no. It just is what it is. You know why? Because if you say no, then people start asking you more questions. Well, why not? And then they want to argue with you. That's the other reason.
So that's what I saw. You guys tell me what you guys think.
Business meeting?
For all the beta males who don't watch Austin Dunham's channel, a business meeting is when he has sex with a female woman. You're welcome.
Something like that. I got too many to choose from, to be honest.
Is he doing this ironically? He has to be, right? Like, he has to know that's funny. We can't see you get rejected and then you be like, I just got too many options to choose from. Like, that's something I would do in a funny video. Maybe that was a joke. He doesn't really seem like the self-deprecation type. I don't know if that is a word, but you know, maybe. I don't know this guy. Okay, so now they're at the beach, right? At night, they're not going into the ocean. Why you got no clothes on? I've never been out with my guys and be like, oh shit, we're going to the beach? All right, for sure. And then I just took off all my clothes, put some panties.
Oh my God. Shane says, afraid to say yes as well. Yes, that's true. Many women are afraid to say exactly what it is that they want. That's not incorrect. Woody says, keep your frame and game the judge in family court when you're divorced. That was Rolo Tomatoes told me. Okay.
And chain on and went outside.
Can I touch you? Can I touch you? I don't want you. I just want
It's
to.
okay.
So what does a typical day with a sister look like?
Oh God, the commercial. Sorry.
Oh, napping.
Here, we'll just let that pass for a second. How y'all doing?
That's not a win, dude. Oh my gosh, people are so fucking stupid. She just kind of disrespected you. Did you not see that? Am I tripping? She just said to your face, I don't want you. I don't want you. I just want to touch you. I get that there's double standards when it comes to genders and stuff. I think a lot of them are fair. But if the roles are reversed and you would end up in prison, I think that's a good rule of thumb that, hey, maybe I shouldn't let this slide with a woman. You know what I mean? Like, there's no situation where...
Woody goes, look at that lady Segally harassing those dudes. She sure did. And they liked it. Did you see that? Them two hoes walking around without their shirts on. Skags, as they would get called in the UK. Yeah. They don't have a problem with it, but if a girl wears a short skirt or whatever, she a hoe. But they hoeing too. You see that? And she just played them like two idiots.
I go up to a bunch of women and say, hey, your body looks great. I don't want you. I just want to touch it, and that goes well for me. If these dudes are like, oh, yeah, she gets to pat my head like I'm a little ass boy. Like, it's goofy. This is the thing that pisses me off about these motherfuckers. Because all you guys are like red pill alpha. You'll talk about, don't give her any attention. Don't compliment her. All these women, they just want attention. They just want attention. But you're outside at night at the beach. You're not in the ocean. You're not Michael Phelps doing 25 laps with panties, no shirt, and a chain on. Why else would you be doing that if it's not for attention? You're the chick with her ass and titties out at the bar. That's you. You just have a dick. Well, your whole channel is based...
He just called all those guys out and all the other guys who do that shit too. You all walking around like that. Like Glenn Lawrence. And other ones, you just like a bunch of broads with ass and titties out. A bunch of hoes. Tyrone says, what's wrong with being a hoe? I mean... to each their own.
On shitting on those women when you are that woman. I've literally seen a video on Fresh and Fit with this dude. There's a stripper pole. Guess who's the first one to hit that bitch? Austin. Why? Because he's a whore. And that's what whores do. Remember, this is the same community that calls out like girls with OnlyFans and all these girls are basic and they're all whores and all this shit. Look at this dude's description for his Patreon. What's up with the squirt emoji? A little odd. And when this dude plays his like Patreon teaser in his videos, you can hear him like fucking girls.
Maybe he's for sale. Hey, Ice Cube, what you doing? Welcome back in
the background. It's like, are you serious? But then you're gonna make a video on like types of women to stay away from, girls with OnlyFans. It's like, bro. You basically have one. What are you talking about? How do you have this little self-awareness but think you should be teaching people about life? It is absolutely insane to me.
Y'all see right there.
Hey.
That's what happened to go.
See, he thinks he won something. He just thinks he just proved the point. He just proved the point that she could probably just slip a $5 bill down the front of his pants. That's what she proved.
The body does for you.
Well, what? Women come up and touch you? Who the fuck cares? That's like when your black and white girls are like, can I touch your hair? Say no. Set standards. Set boundaries for yourself. You're a human being. You deserve respect. Say no. But they can't do that because you're out here walking around with no clothes on.
Honey, you better not be looking.
Like, look at this dude, bro. You're out with your boys. You're covering this much of your body. What the fuck are you doing? The thing about this part of the video is like, you're a spectacle. It's not necessarily a good thing. They're not respecting you because of who you are, what you've done, or anything like that. They just like how you look, like a slab of meat to these people. It's just something to look at and gawk at, but it's like, it has no substance. Don't you want to be more than that? And I'm not saying, oh, don't work out. Obviously, it's important to look good and work out, but you can be good looking and not have to flaunt it off constantly because it makes you look insecure as fuck. Whatever your advantage is, play it down and play it cool, okay? Never lead with that. If you have money, if you have a great body, whatever it is, let it be a surprise. The dude with money that's always fucking, making it rain and flexing, you look stupid. If you have any sort of clout or whatever, you never want to lead with that for a couple reasons. One, because if you lead with superficial stuff, you're going to attract superficial people.
The number one key, I said this when I first started coming around, if you want something different, you have to do something different to attract it. If you're attracted to OnlyFans types, then the problem is you. It's not the chick on OnlyFans. The problem is you. Go for a different type of woman. Set the standard. Start with yourself. Don't shame the broads. Start with yourself.
People, that's why it's so funny to me that these guys are always complaining about women. It's like, maybe it's the women that you attract because you're goofy, but whatever. And two,
yeah, or you attract gold diggers. Yeah, right. Groupies.
Because it makes you look desperate and sad. It's like you're trying to qualify yourself for strangers by like showing them all the things that you think are great about yourself. And that's what I'm seeing when these dudes are walking around like it's Magic Mike 2 Urban Edition. It's like in high school when you're around your boys and like a girl comes around and some dude just starts wilding out for no reason. I remember I was at we were playing basketball at the park and a girl came. I literally saw a guy stop playing the game and started climbing on the rim. He fell and broke his arm. He came back in the cast the next day trying to impress a girl. I don't know why he thought climbing was gonna do it, but when you're a young man, you do a lot of stupid shit. He gets a pass because he was 17. These people are...
Which is why your insurance is extra high until you hit past 25 or married.
in their mid-20s. You should have figured this out by now, especially when you're teaching people this shit. Like, these are things that we've all done and are ashamed and try to move forward because you're like, oh, fuck, that was so cringy. I can't believe I used to do that. You're not supposed to stay in that corny place and teach people all that goofy shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm making this video.
Basketball team, what? I'm actually...
What?
Just BBC team. BBC team.
Very weird that that's the first thing that came to your head, but whatever. I don't know what it is about the red pill culture.
And they're so proud of it. It's like meatheads unite. Can't talk, formulate words or anything, but BBC.
But these people can't stop talking about dicks.
My shit got like this.
Tell me, get your dick harder.
Jumping on my dick.
Okay, my question is, now that they're always just say naked. Okay, mostly naked. Do they ever leave with women, or are they always sticking around with just their buddies?
Obviously, you know, my joke brain wants to say it's like a gay thing, but I don't even think it's that. I really don't. I did watch that grilling episode with Myron, and he did say that like female vaginas are disgusting.
Female vaginas are disgusting.
And also when she asked him if he's ever been in love, he said,
to a woman?
Those are two.
To a woman. To a woman. Gee, I think if it walks like a duck, sounds like a duck, motherfucker, I guess it's a duck, huh?
Pretty gay things to say, but you know, I don't know the guy, but I feel like calling them gay is too easy. You know, that's low hanging fruit. It's just funny to me that like these are the same dudes that are calling out like Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B for like being whores that only talk about sex, which, you know, I understand. But it's like, you don't see how you kind of do the same thing. We're always talking about digging sticks in her guts and all that weird shit that you tell your like teenage audience.
Big stroke, big stroke. Till she motherfucking
Bucks. You don't see how you're kind of in the same realm just because you tell people they should
God,
make money, like they don't fucking know that already.
Gotta take beast pics. I need beast pics of all y'all.
This guy throughout the video gets weirder and weirder, especially towards the end.
If she's bouncing on, if my shit got like this, and she was bouncing on my shit.
My shit couldn't even get like this on 200 mgs of Bluetooth.
I don't know what the sex obsession is. My gut is saying that these people have low self-worth and all they feel they have to offer a woman is sex. So like that's all they really talk about. But I don't know. It's kind of corny to.
I bet they suck at it too.
Like deep psychoanalyze a person that I haven't met. So I'm just going to continue to make fun of them. All right, cool.
So when we said on WhatsApp, right? I like a pretty face. So me too. She's not pretty.
She's not looking at you.
She's not looking at you. In what scenario are you meeting a woman? You're going to hang out with her, get her to like you enough for her to let you inside of her body, and you're not even looking at her face. Are you going to put a bag over her head when you meet her for the first time? Like, what is the situation? I know he wasn't being literal, but in most religions, you have to wait until you're married to a woman, commit your life to them before you do that act. And this dude's on such the other side of the spectrum. He's like, not only am I not doing any of that shit, I'm not even going to look at your face. It's just, it's funny. Times have changed. That's all I'm saying. Times have changed.
The sex is cool. But
If her body is going to be like this,
bro, look at the
and her body wants to jump on this.
I'm out. Nope. I'm out. I'm done. I can't do it anymore. If you want to look like a loser as fast as humanly possible, that is how you do it. Trust me. Take my advice, red pill people that think I'm gay. Just trust me on this, all right? Oh my God, look at the girl I just had sex with. Look how good she looks. Like me, I'm cool, right? I'm cool, right? Like, it's pathetic. When you do that, it just makes you look like...
Was that the Green Goblin? Was that Willem Dafoe? I think that was Willem Dafoe. I'm not sure. Tyrone says, I don't talk to my friends like this. Tyrone, we have something in common. I never did that crap either, not even with chicks. And I once had this gay hairdresser. I swear to God, I think he had a thing for me. It was really weird. And he was wanting to ask me about my significant other's size of their... and I was like, honey, I don't talk about that shit. I think you got the wrong bitch for that. He's like, oh, really? Why not? Fucking moron.
Like a desperate loser. Because again, you're begging for the
classless society
validation of the people around you. Just like when you're walking around the city greased up with no clothes on. It's the same thing. And trust me, women can tell.
Ollie and Anna seem so perfect. What people didn't know was she was...
You don't have to listen to that stuff. I can skip in just a moment. So is everybody still hanging in there? We're coming to a close.
Yeah, that's his type. That's his type.
The fucking guy in the back. Yeah, that's his type. I know my boy Steph, and that's the type. That's his fucking. I don't get any girl.
Self said he was wanting it. Yeah, I asked him one time because he kept staring at my butt when I would walk away and my boobs and stuff. And then one time when he was doing my hair, he's like, you know what? Let me pick you up tonight and we'll go stay such and such a place overnight in this hotel and I'll take you back first thing in the morning. And I was like, that's a little weird. Isn't that weird? That's weird. Uh-huh. That's weird.
Girls, but like Steph, that's the kind of girls he likes. Fuck yeah. Let me get those beach pics.
What's her face like?
She was cute. Her face cute, bro.
I'd smash.
No, I'm saying.
I mean, I'd fuck her, but like, I'm not taking her to fucking Baskin Robbins or anything. Still gotta wear the bag over her head. That's mandatory. Oh god, the fucking views that these guys have on like women is like so juvenile.
Is this bitch ugly? Either that or
Daddy,
bitch ugly.
Daddy, is this one good enough? Is she pretty, Daddy? I don't know. I can't think for myself. Papa, I want to go up. Isn't that beta behavior to be asking another man what he thinks about?
All right, that shit was pretty funny.
Your woman? Shouldn't she just be good enough for you? Shouldn't you not care what other guys think? Isn't that like the whole point of like this alpha male, I'm a tough guy shit? Or am I gay? This is the through line of this video. These people.
I know, Tyrone. I don't blame you. They are there. They're larging and charging in everybody's face. It just is what it is.
Seek validation.
Screaming Beagle, welcome back. Good to see you again.
Because they're not comfortable with themselves. You can put on all the fucking muscles. You can fuck all the girls you want. That's great. I mean, I don't know. I think you
if you a hoe.
should stop just being a whore after a certain number. I think that number is different for certain guys, but it's like, Jesus. Don't you kind of feel shitty just fucking girls over and over and over again? You're either leading girls on and they actually like you and you won't commit to them, and that would kind of make me feel like shit. Or you're finding women that want nothing to do with you and only want to use you for sex, either because there's something kind of fucked up with them, or there's something in you that they see that will make them not want to commit to you, which would also make me kind of feel like shit. Aren't those both kind of bad after a while? Like, don't you just kind of get it? And you got to spend time. You got to fucking talk to them. It's not like they just come over, fuck, and then leave immediately, and I don't talk to them at all ever, and they just show up and have, like, that's not real life. But, you know, these people have the minds of 12-year-olds, so I'm not too surprised.
Bitch wants you to take her out on dinner date and shit. Bitch won't do shit for you. Bitch, I'm not taking you on no fucking date, bitch. I don't even look like that. Hell no, you look like motherfucking Slender Man from fucking Australia.
Why are you so angry, first of all? Why are you talking to a woman, even putting a date on the table if you're not attracted to her sexually? Like, what is this scenario where a girl's not attractive enough for you to just spend a little bit of time with her, but you'll have sex with her? Don't you think that's kind of like a wrong way to...
If that's what your intention is, then go pay for it.
Live life?
She don't gotta self-improve. All she gotta do is show up like she did at the beach. Hi, my name is Jessica.
Tight pussy and ass.
And my titties are big.
Oh, she doesn't have to self-improve. Women don't have to do anything. They just show up and their life is great. Oh, shut the fuck up, dude. All these bitch-ass motherfuckers have this weak-ass energy. Oh, they don't have to, I have to do everything. Shut up. Stop whining. These motherfuckers are pissing me off. They just come off as so bitter to me. It's like, do you like the work you do or not? Do you
This nerdy guy is funny. I like him.
like the grind or not? Are you happy with the work you're doing? Are you happy with the things you get from it? If you are, why are you complaining about other people? First off, you think every attractive woman just has an amazing life forever? Or do you think it kind of tapers off? I'm just talking about the bimbos, women. Don't get all pissy at me. That's the thing with this red pill nonsense. You can tell these dudes don't like themselves. It's just obvious to me. If you can't see it, you'll either figure it out or you'll be 50 and listen to these 20-year-olds who think they have the world figured out. It's goofy. But when you are that insecure, you do everything for the validation of others. In their case is women, right? Because they want to have sex with a lot of girls. And because you're doing everything for the validation of the ones around you, you expect them to give a fuck. And when they don't do what you want them to do, you get mad. That's why you should do things that you like for you, not for anybody else. You see how that makes sense?
You know that.
I'll agree with that. Do things that you like for you, not because of other people. Because if you do everything for other people and because they like it, then you're a fucking doormat.
To Austin with 8,000 subscribers, scrawny. She wouldn't even care. You do all this self-improvement and still gotta deal with that? Why?
Oh, she wouldn't even care. She wouldn't even care. This is another thing that these people do. They make it seem like a woman's not going to show you any sort of attention until you have an 8-pack and a Rolex. Let's take me out of it, okay? A couple years ago, I used to work at a coffee shop. And there was a dude I worked with. Let's say his name was Mouse. Mouse, not over 6 feet tall, huge fucking gut, not an attractive guy. You watching this video, person I can't see, you're better looking than Mouse. And I had seen multiple women heavily flirt with him. I've even seen objectively attractive women, and I am not some all women are beautiful. Like, I mean, actually attractive women buy him shit. Like, met him, talked to him a couple times, you know, because they come into the store a lot, and they buy him little gifts. So he's not attractive. Obviously, we work at a coffee shop. We're not rich. All he had to do was be nice, be decent at talking, and he wasn't like super flirty. He wasn't like the smoothest dude in the world. He was just nice and could hold a conversation. I'm telling you guys, the bar is so low. It's so low. Now, you should be all these things. You should be in the gym. You should be making money, all that stuff, but do it for you. All you really need when it comes to women is self-respect. You don't need to be, oh, should I text her? It's 8 p.m. I don't want to look like I'm not busy. And if I text her too fast, all that goofy shit. When you start playing games and you start obsessing over female nature and hypergamy and all this stuff, it becomes a game and it becomes inauthentic and people can sniff that shit out. Once you respect yourself, everything falls into play. If a girl flakes, you won't really care because you're not going to put her above you from the Tinder messages that you swapped. If you're dating a girl and she does something you don't like, you'll tell her kindly, and if she keeps doing it, you move on because you're not going to put yourself through that because you genuinely respect yourself. How do you do that?
This poor individual of a guy right here, which I totally respect everything he's saying. He seems to think that people are going to be genuine. Most of them are not. So that's the first problem. Second problem, Spittlebuggy says, which is not a problem. I don't mean you. Having expectations of yourself and others is nothing more than respect. Yes. And then we do things for other people that we care about. That's not the same thing. He is referring to all the superficial shit you do as a red pill person, red pill man, so that way you can achieve XYZ goals and in the end get what you want. So it's a superficial band-aid to fix an internal problem, as opposed to fixing yourself from the inside out. Anyways, touching back on hypergamy, just so everybody can remember and I can really piss everybody off. Hypergamy is on both sides for men and for women. Red Pill says and Manosphere says it's only for women. Women are constantly looking for the man who can provide the next best, whatever the hell it is. But the truth is, men are just as hypergamous, maybe even more, because they will trade in the old wife with who had all 5 kids, who was loyal to him, saw him through his career, made sure he got through everything. Dump her ass for the new model or the secretary with the bigger tits. So whoever's got the bigger fake tits, the new ass job, the new nose job, the new fake lips, and the whole 9 yards. Don't tell me men are not hypergamous. That is hypergamy 101, not including jobs and everything else. And with that, I am getting tired. I think I'm going to wrap up this class for this evening. Has everyone enjoyed tonight's escapades into the homosexual nature of the red pill and the manosphere space? Please let me know in the chat. Let's say hello to everyone. Tyrone says he doesn't like younger women. Well, you know, younger can be more mature. I was more mature at one time for being younger at the time. Spittle is still here. Screaming Beagle is here giving me an applause. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Tyrone is still here. We've got Uncle Guns. We still have Romano. We love you, Romano. We still have Shane. Love you too. Self-made. My crew is here. And EC is here giving funny face emojis. Hypergamy isn't. And Uncle Gun says hypergamy is not real. I would agree with that. But if we're going to compare apples to oranges, I just gave the supplement and the solution and the answer to the cause. So if anybody ever wanted to clip that or whatever, it doesn't matter. So anyway, tonight, School of Thought at going on 1 a.m. because I have something I got to do tomorrow. I'm going to wrap things up. So all you thoughties out there, I hope you have a wonderful evening. Enjoy your Sunday fun day. Go to church and get saved all over again after a weekend full of debaucherous actions and sin, because, you know, God will do it all over again. And so by saying that, have a good evening and good night.